Right?
Oh, what was that? I'm totally in my zone. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. If someone asks you a question, make sure that you repeat the question so everyone gets to hear it, one,
Right.
and so that you don't miss anything up front here. And two, we're gonna do eyes first and then do foundation last,
Yep.
right? Okay.
The questions, you can ask questions and ask if you can kind of even save some of the questions later on. Because I know what'll happen, Deborah and I'll get so caught up in answering every one of your questions that it'll be 2 hours later and we won't get past, eyeshadow base. So, and I hope I don't step on anyone's fingers, so watch, I got big feet. Okay? All right. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, she's done. Sorry. I want to make fun. Cute. Now you're from me.
But it is good to ask questions, so we don't want to just stand and work in silence either. Right? Do you have contacts? You do? Okay. Part of it off. Okay. Maybe look down, please. Oh, I failed. So I'm going to start by just putting a nice, clean base on over her complete lid to just even out her imperfection and to create my highlight color, my base highlight color. And Alphonse, what are you doing?
I'm doing the same thing. I'm neutralizing the eyelid. What's really important is when you apply your primer or your neutralization over the eye, you really want to make sure that you're pressing it into the skin. You'll see that Deborah and I really do a lot of pressing, blending, intentional, specific placement. You'll learn, I'm not about, you dust your furniture, you don't dust on makeup. So if you want makeup, the difference between being a professional and having a makeup, let's just say, you're applying your own makeup, is that a professional, usually the makeup means it has to wear a lot longer. So I'm just applying across both eyelids.
If I have too much color on, too much product on, so you see what I'm doing. There's not a right or wrong way to do this. I'm just taking some of it off with my brush.
I like to start by applying the shadow primer across the base of the lash line first. I'm holding her above the eyebrow, the arch, and I'm using the side of the brush just to really press it in. The pressure is confident and firm, but you notice that she's not tearing and she's not blinking. Thank you for not doing that. All right. Next thing we're going to do is set that.
And what are you setting it with?
I'm going to use a colorless powder. It's completely void of any mattifiers or silicones.
What kind of brush are you using?
I'm using a firm sable hair brush, a traditional filbert shape, and you're just going to press, 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 and you want to set whatever cream you're using across the eyelid. Very important to set.
And that's why we don't really put foundation on first. Could you see how I'm touching her face? I don't want to touch her face once I've done the foundation. So when you're thinking about makeup, and you're thinking about eyes, you're thinking of really creating a structure within the eye shape. So we're going to do that with 3 colors. We're going to do that with the light,